Now at 10, providing help for Hurricane Ida evacuees.
One of the common things we see is an increase in stress, and that can produce a number of responses in children and adults.
How UAMS is offering free counseling. Plus,
extreme weather and cyber attacks posing threats to the nation's critical infrastructure. I'm Atrell Nashar on Capitol Hill with just how vulnerable the U.S. is and how leaders are racing to fix it.
And raising the sales tax in Little Rock, what you need to know as early voting begins next week.
We drastically need these resources to focus on how we continue to enhance the quality of life and place here in the city of Little Rock.
Tonight, we hear from both sides. The news starts now.
From the station that's on your side, this is Channel 7 News at 10.
Well, good evening to you. We're going to begin tonight with the aftermath of Hurricane Ida. 3 days after that storm, more than 1 million homes and businesses in Louisiana are still without power, and 600,000 people have no water. Arkansas is responding, sending 33 state troopers to help with search and rescue.
Those officers will be there for 2 weeks, and to help restore power, which could take weeks, the electric cooperatives of Arkansas have dispatched over 200 line workers. And if you're here in Arkansas escaping the damage, you can reach out to get a hotel voucher in the capital city.
We've received probably over 1,000 calls just today alone, and it started yesterday, so we probably received 500 yesterday. So we're assisting people as quick as we can. The city of Little Rock is excited to assist these victims. We will provide assistance as long as we can with the funding that we have available.
To get a voucher, you need to have a valid photo ID and proof of your address. You can call the number right there on your screen to set that up.
Well, so many evacuated Louisiana ahead of this storm, and some have nothing to return home to now. Channel 7's Jeanne Francine joins us. And Jeanne, all of this chaos at one time has to really take a toll on someone's mental health.
You're absolutely right, and that's why UAMS is stepping in, offering free virtual psychiatric counseling to those affected by Hurricane Ida.
June 26th of last year, a COVID response grant was used to create AR Connect on the UAMS campus. Knowing the mental angst many are facing due to Hurricane Ida, facilitators decided to expand their services to those displaced in Arkansas.
We've served about 1,200 people in the last year. It just so happens we have this available, so why not help other people?
It's a free program. All you have to do is make the call.
Call in. When you call in, we'll have a nurse triage you to make sure there's not an emergency. All urgent cases are accepted. They get on an intake schedule with us. We have a probably 30-minute call, and then they get scheduled with the therapist.
One of the common things we see is an increase in stress, and that can produce a number of responses in children and adults. With that, an assessment is needed to determine how that person is functioning.
Along with stress, what's another concern you all would see?
We do see increase in substance use, of course, increase in anxiety and depression.
Staff members say they understand people didn't have time to pack bags of necessary belongings, including medications. They have a solution for that as well.
So if we have a patient come in who has medication needs, we have psychiatrists on staff who can help them.
Again, this service is free of charge. The only requirement is you must be located in Arkansas during your sessions. Now, you don't have to be a resident, but you need to be living in Arkansas. Chris.
Okay, Jeanne, thank you very much. And if you need to take advantage of these services, call the phone number there on your screen. It's 1-800-482-9921. The program director says they do not have a cutoff date for this service.